Word today, Illinois Democrat Governor Pat Quinn has inserted this line in his budget, seeking a federal guarantee of the debt. Now, if that's a request for a bailout, my next guest says it ain't happening. With us now, Republican Congressman Devin Nunes of California. Congressman, it certainly sounds like that's what the governor was trial ballooning.
Well, right. Last year, we began to hear rumors of this, Neil, that some states would be coming to us. And at the end of last year, we introduced a bill that would stop the Congress's ability to bail out these public employee unions. At the time, we were mocked. The unions at the time said, and the pension plan said, oh, we're not coming to the feds for a bailout. And here you go. One of the states in the worst shape is actually asking for a bailout in their own budget.
All right, now, they claim that, of course, they never offered that, wanted that, were proposing that, but that this wouldn't be a bailout anyway because it's just putting the government in the role of backing up a state's debt. I see what you're saying. Do you see what they're saying?
No, what they're saying is basically another excuse added to a failed socialist utopian state. Illinois is probably not the worst. Probably where I'm sitting now in California is the worst. But this is what you're watching and witnessing across the country is how socialist utopians come to an end, unfortunately. And basically, as Margaret Thatcher said, socialist utopian governments work great until you run out of other people's money. Illinois is out of money. They've now come to the feds. Republicans in Congress are saying, no way.
Congressman, while I got you here, if we can just alert this, guys. We're getting word right now that House Republicans are offering a plan for a 2-week extension of federal spending in this continuing resolution, or CR as it's known, sir. This would be amount to 2 weeks, $4 billion in cuts. Would that be good enough for you? Senate Democrats have always said in the past, no, we don't want to make this conditional. Is this a middle ground?
Let's be clear. The folks right now that want to shut the government down are the Obama administration and Senate Democrats. We stayed up till 4:50 Saturday morning passing a bill. We offered over 100 amendments, took a whole week to fund the government through September. This was the work that the Democrats did not finish last Congress. So we passed a continuing resolution. So right now, the only folks that want to shut the government down are the Obama administration and Senate Democrats.
Well, they argue you want to shut the government down because you would not entertain even middle ground on steps you could take to forestall that. You say that it's all their fault.
Well, no, because John Boehner, the Speaker of the House, has said that we'll give you some time, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Let's look at a short-term CR.
Well, that's what this is, right? This is 2 weeks.
We do want to make cuts.
2-week extension. Would you be for that in a resolution which Democratic leaders say wouldn't necessarily be clean, but it might be a way to move the ball forward?
As long as it sets up steps to cut spending. If it's another one of these shake and bake, just fooling around things, which is just let's go to a 2-week, then another 2-week, then another 3-week, that's not going to work, I don't think, in the House eventually.
Gotcha. Congressman, a pleasure. Thank you very much.